let's make your dreams come true in 2026. My name is Adrienne Grace. I'm a mindset and high performance coach and an intuitive. And I want to talk about truly making 2026 the year where all of your dreams come true. How do we do that? Well, you have these dreams in your heart, and I'm here to tell you that they're all possible. But there is so much information out on the internet, on YouTube, on all these other platforms about manifestation, how you can manifest your dream life, manifest more money, manifest your dream partner, manifest a new job, a business, whatever it is. And I think it often leads people to feeling even worse oftentimes, because maybe they create a vision board, maybe they visualize, maybe they start doing some of these things that this information is preaching about, and nothing changes. And then you start to feel bad about yourself because you're like, I'm doing it wrong. Oh, I still have to heal myself. I still have to fix myself. There's something wrong here. Why isn't this coming to me? And I'm here to tell you that there is nothing wrong, that you're just not looking at things from the right angle. I want you to know that you are perfect and divine exactly as you are. But the thing about manifestation is that it requires action. You do have to move in the direction of. Oftentimes we create these goals and we become obsessed with just the goal, and we don't like the actions that we have to take to get there. And so then we fall off of them, or we don't actually take them, or we just sit and visualize and we forget that we need to be open to ideas and possibilities. Maybe you get an inspired idea, but then you don't actually follow through with it. Maybe you have this feeling that you want to start creating content, but then you get too scared or you get too busy and it doesn't end up happening. But the thing is, those ideas that are coming to you, if you sit down and get quiet and learn to kind of block out some of that outside noise and really connect in with yourself, you'll get ideas. You'll get the inspired actions that you specifically need to take in order to get you to where you want to go. And it's so important that you listen to your own internal guidance instead of listening to all the other noise that's out there on the internet, including even this video. Like, I appreciate you being here and I'm so happy that you're here watching this. But truly, I think that the best thing that you could do for yourself is go within and find your own answers. Because what I have found in my own life is when I try to follow somebody else's process or somebody else's system, it never works, because we're doing it from a different place. First of all, we're in a different energy, and we're just usually rotely following somebody else's thing because we want so badly to get to that end result that we've lost all the joy and all the pleasure in actually doing the thing. Now, you can maybe get to success or get to your goal through that force and that effort and that pushing. But that's not why you're here, and that's not why you're watching this. You want the magic, you want the miracles, you want it to be even more exciting than what's on your vision board. You want something beyond that. And the way to get to that is to really go within and get quiet. Again, in this world of constant stimulation, constant noise, constant consumption, I think it's literally an act of rebellion to put down your phone, put down the devices, put down the information, and go sit quietly and listen for guidance. And the thing is, we don't want to just set this goal and become so obsessed with this goal that we forget that it really is about the process, and we want to fall in love with that process, and we want to realize that even if we're in that energy of, oh, I need to get to this goal, I want to get to this goal, that it's not going to be what it was when we get there. And I can tell you this from my own personal experience when I was working in the finance world and I had this goal to be an external wholesaler, and I had this position and I was making $500,000 a year, and I was not happy. And I was like, oh, this is what I was trying so hard for, and then I got there, and then I was like, okay, well, maybe I need to be number one, and I was pushing myself, and it led to just a lot of burnout. And now I help a lot of people that are in the same exact boat, where they've achieved everything that they thought that they wanted, more money than they ever thought possible, and they don't feel happy about it. And it's because they were in this energy of I'll be happy when. And so I want you to just get that out of your mind. And I want you to really think about your perfect day. What do you want your perfect day to look like? What do you want to do as soon as you wake up in the morning? What do you want to create? Who do you want to interact with? And then start from that, and stop using money as an excuse as to why you can't do the things that you want to do. It's so easy to play that victim of like, well, I don't have the money to travel, and I don't have the money to, start my own business. This day and age, there are so many creative ways that you can travel and that you can start a business for tiny amounts of money just by getting creative and being open to possibilities. And so don't use money as the excuse. And I would say too, don't make money the goal, because money shouldn't be the goal. Money is just a tool for us to use while we're here on this planet. And yes, it can enhance our experiences, and we are meant to be wealthy and we are meant to be abundant, but we want to first create the lifestyle. Right? We want the lifestyle that we want, right? We just want the freedom, and we're projecting that money is going to give us freedom. But I'm here to tell you that freedom is either here now in this present moment, or you're never going to have it. Freedom is not out in some future moment where you have money. What I talk to, or when I talk to successful people all the time, because I coach a lot of super successful high performers who are making a lot of money, that sometimes when you're at that level and you're making so much money, all of your expenses go up as well, and it becomes just as stressful. It's that whole more money, more problems thing. And so we think that this is what's going to get us the freedom, but oftentimes, and I see it a lot, it is not, because your lifestyle grows with it. You get locked in. Maybe you're in this job that's really oppressing you, and so that is really the opposite of freedom. And so we want you to focus on the lifestyle. What is the lifestyle that you want? And you can achieve this. You can start making little tweaks, little changes every single day. And this is how you make 2026 your best year, by just doing the simple things, doing the little habits. What's one little habit that you can start today and that you can commit to do every single day that's going to make you just 1% better? That's the goal. It's just 1% better. And it really is never truly about this goal that we want. It really is more about who we become on the way to getting there. We want to grow. We want to expand into all of our potential. I can tell you for a fact that you are only using a fraction of your potential right now. And I know that because that's pretty much every human being on this planet, is that we're only using this tiny amount of what we're truly capable of. And so the way to start untapping some of that is doing something new, trying something new, creating this new habit. Okay, you want to go to the gym, you want a fit body? Okay, I'm going to fall in love with this process. I'm going to go to the gym every day, even if it's for 15 minutes, 10 minutes. I'm going to change my identity to a person who shows up to the gym every single day. And of course, it's going to be uncomfortable in the beginning. Of course, you're not going to want to do it every day. And that's where you get to really meet yourself. There's so much growth in that. Everything is a spiritual journey, whether it's getting in shape, starting a business, starting a new partnership. They're all spiritual processes. It can bring out so much of you if you just allow it to. So make this year the year that you actually do the things that you say that you want to do, that you said that you were going to do. You want to travel? Great. Tell yourself that you're going to travel. Today, this is the year that you are going to finally take that trip. This is the year that you are going to start that business. This is the year that you're going to start that YouTube channel. And do it. Commit to that. Confidence comes from the commitments that we make and keep to ourselves. So what is it that you want to do? You are capable of anything. And I just want you to know that there is so much out there for you that is just waiting for you to show up, waiting for that action. There's so much synchronicity, so much possibility. Everyone is on your side. the whole world is rooting for you. The whole non-physical world is rooting for you. I am rooting for you. So what can you do today to get up and start making this year the best year yet? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more.